Hello, I'm Pam of Healing Stars. This is the chart for the new moon on the 1st of January 2014. It's 11:14 AM set for London. I'm using a natural zodiac, so that's Aries is the red square, red part on the left here. Now the sun and moon in Capricorn are incredibly close to Pluto, the god of the underworld. And in turn, Pluto is right next to Mercury the Messenger. All of these planets are making a right angle, a very tense aspect, and exactly to Mars over here in the sign of Libra. Now, squares, as this is a right angle, create a huge amount of challenges and tension. And Mars, now in Libra, will stay there for 8 months, right up until July. It's a long tour of duty because it's going retrograde on the 1st of March. Mars is opposite at this time Uranus, which is also at a right angle to the Sun and the Moon, Pluto, Mercury. And this is forming what we call a grand cardinal cross, which will be formed when Jupiter joins in April. Now this is a significant configuration. It is quite rare, and it does accentuate the tension that we've all been feeling in the world since Pluto made a right angle to Uranus, and it's been doing that for quite a few years now. It will end in 2015. But every time another planet joins in, it gets accentuated and triggered. So something has to happen. And Mars is the planet of action. It's also the god of war. This doesn't look good from the world's point of view. Mars in Libra is a peacemaker. So when Mars is in that sign, it really wants to be the diplomat or the lover, which is not easy for Mars. Mars likes to be the warrior. However, very powerful, important people such as Nelson Mandela had Mars in Libra. And of course, we saw how he transformed his life from the warrior to the peacemaker. So that is possible. And I always like to believe that what we imagine, we will create. And it's important, setting our goals for the new year, to recognize that Venus is also in Capricorn. Here she is. She's part of the party up there in Capricorn, going retrograde. And as she does that, she will, of course, join Mercury the Messenger and Pluto, the god of the underworld. And the Sun, of course, will also join Venus. The Moon will, of course, join because the Moon goes through all signs in the course of a month. But Venus stays retrograde until the end of January. So we're being asked to look back, to review our relationships, long-term relationships, and what we truly value, what will benefit both sides in the long run. So some friends, some organizations, anything you're interested in, you might get a sudden, yeah, I want to do that, I want that relationship, but retrograde is a reviewing time. So don't commit too quickly to things in January. Wait until Venus goes forward again. It's also not a good time to buy anything of value because Venus in Capricorn is, things that you spend a lot of money on, you might have to return. Just an idea. There is a good energy, a powerful healing energy, which is ongoing from Neptune and Chiron in Pisces. And this in turn is making a very good aspect to the nodes of the moon in Scorpio and in Taurus. So a lot of healing is going on underneath the surface of the tension the world is feeling. However, also we have, however is not the right word actually, Saturn is still making a good trine to Jupiter. That's also very positive. So underlying the strength of this tension, there is healing. One aspect which is important. When Mercury and Pluto come together, Pluto can bury what it touches. But it also is about Mercury is the planet that can go into the underworld in mythology, that is, the messenger. So things might come out into the public awareness, secrets that need to be exposed for healing purposes. So we might have some disclosures, some revelations, but all of us, it means this is a time, this is a year to get to the bottom of things, to really deal with our real issues. And that's what the unconscious is all about. It's also shadow stuff. To recognize our shadows are only parts of ourselves we've dissociated from. And like everything that Pluto touches, Pluto is the dragon. It hides the treasure, the buried treasure. Hence the wonderful movies at the moment about the Hobbit and the big dragon. So the idea of this time is to face our fears, our shadow stuff, look at it, heal it, listen to our higher self, and recognize that Pluto is all about evolution. It's all about transformation, having a makeover in the real sense of the word, getting to the root of our issues and healing them, and to choose love, which is what Venus is saying, it's what Libra is saying, it's what the South Node in Taurus is saying. We all come back to our Venus, to choose love over fear. And this new moon, as I said, starts the whole cycle of both the year and the months. So write down what you value. Write down your goals, what you really want. Recognize the power of that we create our reality, and listen to those higher voices, listen to the angels, your guides. Choose a tarot reading. Something gets you in touch with what the significance of this new moon is for you. It is a time, like all new moons, of going within. And this one has great potential for transformation and evolution.